Hello Pisces, this is Grand Madam with your Hero's Journey reading. Two cards came up for you. First is your sign, your card, the High Priestess. And the second that cropped up, we'll put it this way, was Temperance. Now, let's look at your sign first, the High Priestess. She who knows, the keeper of the secrets. The High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious, okay? So a lot of you feel deeply. You have very deep connections with people. The Temperance card talks about moderation. It's also the sign of Sagittarius. Now, Pisces, you have a tendency of immersing yourself emotionally when you should be pulling back. Some of you are immersing yourselves in studies of the occult. I would caution you with taking it in moderation, step by step, and not go full force. Others of you are immersing yourselves in emotion. Again, take it step by step in moderation. Now, many of you know intuitively and emotionally when you are in a situation that doesn't feel good, you leave it there. When you're dealing with a person who no longer feels great for you, you leave it there. Now, the High Priestess symbolizes Pisces, Temperance symbolizes Sagittarius, and I'm going to say this, you two are the most overindulgent signs in the zodiac. So when you two get together, there's going to be full immersion in whatever is going on at the time, and Pisces, you may be the one that gets drowned. So caution, 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 caution. Now, let's just see what this is all about. I'm going to read the before deck. All right, we have the High Priestess and Temperance. So let's see what's going on here. Now, this is the hero's journey, Pisces. So your lesson really is in temperance, taking things in moderation. So what is the message of the hero's journey? What is the lesson that Pisces has to learn? Okay. Ooh. No, here. Okay. Card at the bottom, top of the deck. Overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. And in this card, in this deck, you have three people paying homage to either a merchant or a king and giving up their goods to this other person who is waiting ever so eagerly to take those coins from them. So now Pisces, you could be on either side of this. You could be holding on to coins. You could be accepting coins. You could be giving too many coins. Just be careful. This is about holding on. And here we have communication that does not seem to be getting off the ground. This is Eight of Wands. And these wands look like they're stuck. Okay? They're ready to launch. But there's that fiery salamander, which is also the symbol of the Sagittarius, that seems to be blocking your way. And what's crossing this, oh, here we go, is this fiery sun. This sun is shining so brightly, this sun is almost weaponized because it is shining. So where's the baby? The baby's been knocked off the horse, and the sunflowers in the back are wilting. This is a Pisces Sagittarius scenario. So that tells me, Pisces, you're in a karmic relationship with a Sagittarius or someone who has Sagittarius-like energy, and it's not healthy. Here we have the Nine of Cups in the past position, an independent. This is the card for the independent male. Just like the Nine of Pentacles is the card for the financially independent woman, this is the independent male. And he's in past position. Couldn't wait for the bar to open, you know? And here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So evidently, Pisces, there is some money that was supposed to be coming to you, but it has been held up. And here's the Knight of Swords, an aggressive attack. And this is crowning the whole reading here. This aggression, this mental, it's like a violent charge. Pisces wants to go charging over their money. And here's your card, Queen of Cups, Pisces. The emotions card, feeling deeply. Pisces, what is this about? And here you are again. Here's the High Priestess again. Moving with the unconscious, not thinking straight, just moving on emotion. Okay, this makes sense. This is why you want the money so much. There's a tendency of right now you're feeling abandoned and broke. 5 of Pentacles. And the issue is the 10 of Pentacles. This is about money, Pisces. You're fearing a loss of money. And here's the King of Cups. And you're very emotional about it. Knight of Wands. Card of movement. Moving in, moving out, moving away, or moving in and out. And here is a 10 of Cups. But in this 10 of Cups, instead of it being optimal happiness, this family is being rained on. So a move has been made, some action has been taken that has put a damper on your family situation or put a damper on your happiness all the way around. In your mental challenge, we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is the harsh truth and harsh reality. And it's not going anywhere because it's been jammed up into a rock, which looks to me like part of a mountain. You can't get around this, Pisces. Regardless of how much you feel about the truth. The truth is the truth. Facts are facts. And you have to deal with the facts clearly, logically. Put the emotions down. And the facts are involving, this looks like a bank account, dear. 7 of Pentacles. It looks like something that has been cultivated. These pentacles were growing. And now there's an evaluation about the pentacles. There may be an examination about the pentacles. There may be an audit about these pentacles. And it's got you seriously upset. Outcome. You're making an offer to someone. This is interesting because the damsel is offering the cup of love to the knight. Let me look at this. His hair is, he's fuzzy even in this card. Even to me, he looks fuzzy. And he's reaching for it. Not sure you should be giving it, but look at the birds. The birds are flying in the opposite direction. Maybe you should too. So let's see what's going on here. At the bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. You're trying to find a place of peace. We have the Moon card. Card of illusion, deception, things going on behind the scenes you didn't know anything about. 7 of Cups is on top of that, confusion. And here is the 3 of Wands. You were looking toward one future, but you got a notice of something else. And now it's like you've been in a war, you've been hurt. And now you've put your boundaries up, you put your walls up, and something's still trying to get in there on you. It's a wild boar. That's a dangerous animal. By all means, protect yourself, Pisces. Oh my gosh. And here we have Ooh. Here we have the Hierophant and the King of Swords. Facts about a marriage. Yes, it's legal. And it has always been legal. And now it's like, it's like you almost felt you were in control of a situation, but now you found out, or now you're feeling like you're a fool because there was something you didn't see in those bushes. The dog is yelping. That's your loyal friend. There's something in the bushes and you were reaching for it, but you just refused to see it. You refuse to see that, Pisces. And now you're trying to heal, regain your strength back. We have the strength and the star. And the issue at hand seems to be you didn't know anything of pregnancy and a child. And that pregnancy and this birth of this child has created a tower moment. And a legal battle. We have the Justice card and the Five of Wands. Definitely a legal battle. Okay, Pisces. Let's see where we go from here. Lesson to be learned. Feel things in moderation. It looks as though some of you did not realize that someone you were involved with was married. Some of you may have become pregnant and found out that they were married then. You thought you had the bag, and now you really were broke. You're broke and left behind. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's look at the Lenormands. High Priestess Temperance. Some of you could also have been involved with a Sagittarius male, but I don't see that yet. Not in the tarot. That's in the Major Arcana life lesson. How to take things in moderation without immersing yourself fully in a situation you have no control over. Because according to the cards, you thought you did have control over it, but you were not the one on the throne. That's what I'm talking about when you immerse yourself without knowing the reality of a situation. And sometimes you just have to use your logic. And look at this. Gossip and chatter at the house about a commitment. Gossip about a marriage. A lot of activity running back and forth because of a marriage. What is this about? High Priestess and Temperance for Pisces. High Priestess and Temperance. High Priestess and Temperance. What was the Ace of Swords? Some of you Pisces were involved with someone who had enough money to set you up with a business account or a personal account of your own, and now that's been jeopardized because things have changed with that relationship. You depended on that. You immersed yourself in that. That's what I'm talking about, immersing, because you felt it was all right. You felt it was cool. It was a good thing. And then all of a sudden, someone put the brakes on it and reversed it. And instead of taking that money and using it for extras, you use that money to do things like pay your rent, your utilities bill. And now that you don't have that money anymore, that you can't pay your rent. Because you felt good about that relationship. As long as you had them, you were going to get paid. It never occurred to you that one day that would be over. That's when logic steps in. That's why you take things one piece at a time, one step at a time. So what is this about, Lenormand? High Priestess, Temperance, and the Ace of Swords. Loyalty and a snake. Ooh, 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 ooh. Loyalty to a snake. Are these cards upside down? No, they are. Now this is interesting. This is a sickle. It's used to cut down the harvest. And your good fortune was cut down, was cut out. There was an attempt to cross over to the ivory tower. The ivory tower can be marriage. The ivory tower can be government. The ivory tower can be a level up. But there were too many obstacles and the time ran out. Here we go again. At the bottom of the deck, good gracious, this is wild. There was a marriage. And for some of you, you were at cross purposes with this marriage. Since there was somebody else got married. Oh, wow. Some of you were wishing to have this man, but the relationship died and another choice was made. You have the wishing well, the man, the sarcophagus, and the two of wands. Well, two staircases. And for some of you, simply put, your sugar daddy died. Okay, Pisces. Wow, this has been an ongoing theme for this year, for this fall, this season. The death of the sugar daddy. And for others of you, you didn't know he was married in the first place. So, again, you do not immerse yourself emotionally into anything you're not sure about. You take it step by step. You feel your way through to see if it's viable, if it's real, if you get an intuitional nudge that says, stop, this is not it, and you leave it alone. Well, for some of you, this seems to be a very karmic situation. So, money was involved and money was lost, tremendous amounts of money, not just a few $100s here and there, big bucks. Living expenses, now gone. Okay, let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. And you know, some of you will use your intuition for one thing, and others will use your intuition for what you want. In other words, what you believe to be true. I don't know how you do that. Intuition is very objective, so I don't know how you pull that one off, unless you defied your intuition and you got caught in a bind. That could be it too. Because as intuitive as you are, you can also decide not to use your intuition, but to rely on your skills, your logic, your past experiences, and all this other stuff. But in this case, it left you in a bind. So it's like your hero's journey is to learn to use your intuition as opposed to your emotions. Temper your emotions and rely on your intuition. And as a Virgo, I would say still back it up with facts before you make any major life-changing decisions, before you decide that you're going to be in this person's life when you can't be. Okay? Reality says that you cannot be. All right. One more shuffle for the Moonology deck. Let's see. What does the moon have to say for Pisces? Okay. Oh, here we go. New full moon eclipse. And that says conclusions are within reach. So it's almost over. It's almost over, Pisces. Yeah. See, look at this. Your dreams needed a practical plan, relying on your logic, your rationality, not how you feel about a situation all the time. It has to be practical. And even though it's a mutable moon that says nothing is set in stone, I think it has been. Yeah. Now it's saying it's a time for you to give rather than take. Yeah. And this is your North Node. Step out your comfort zone. Start using your logic. Okay. Oh, Balsamic Moon says this is a time for healing. All right, Pisces. That has been your hero's journey reading. Temperance. Temper your emotions. Use your intuition. Back it up with facts. That's what you're learning to do now. As much as it hurts. That was the lesson. This is Grand Madam. I'm wishing you much love and comfort, dear.